right, what do you make of what Tiger is saying here about Father Time, and how's this different from Tiger in April?
I heard your comments a moment ago. I think they're right. I think he doesn't know, and I think we don't know. I don't think anybody has a clue anytime he tees it up how he's going to play right now because of the back and where he is in terms of Father Time and what he's been through. Roger Maltby, I talked to him. He was out with him yesterday, and Billy Ray Brown. And their takeaway from and Tiger was talkative yesterday. He was talking to a lot of people. He was open, and it was more about being tight. It wasn't necessarily pain. It was just he couldn't get loose, and it's cooler over here. It's relatively speaking, it was low 60s and then down into the 50s. It's not bad at all to play. But with where he is, he had to take, in his mind, the time off after the U.S. Open. So how do you do that? Stay sharp. Yeah. Have your swing where you want it to, and then you go out there and it's cool and you can't loosen up. You just don't know at this point. And he can't put in the time in between to go out there and compete. And so it's going to have to be that moment of magic or those 4 days of magic, which we saw, which I got to be honest, I never thought he'd win a major championship again. A year ago, being around him, watching him move or try to move, and he shocked us all at the Masters. So it could happen again, sure.
More puzzling, Rory's performance or Tiger?
I think Rory. I mean, but you know this. You've been around the greatest athletes in the world, and you sit next to them as an analyst. I sit next to Nick Faldo, and I try to draw out. All right, Nick, take me into this moment, walking to that first tee, the nerves at an Open Championship, or walking up the 18th green. But this was a moment, and this is an event that none of them have experienced. This is a country for whom it means so much to get this thing back here with all they've been through and to put on an Open for the world here in Northern Ireland and all the hopes on Rory McIlroy. And for now a number of years since they knew they were going to get it, how many times has he gone over that first tee shot in his mind? I just think it's too big, for anyone, not for him particularly. I don't know that anybody can really understand what it was like to go out there and try to compete yesterday.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV, stream for free on BR Live, or download the Dan Patrick Show app.